Hello rats, it's your boy. Normally I wouldn't do a voiceover for a speed paint, but truthfully, honestly, you're thinking it, I was thinking it, I thought you thought it. Um, my last speed paint was very boring to sit through, even I skipped through, even I skipped through it. Um, so I made a rule that if it is longer than 10 minutes, I will do a voiceover talking about something to make it a little bit more entertaining. And, I think that's better than having you sit through 10 plus minutes of just nothing. That's not very fun. And I know what you're thinking, well, why not just make it faster? I literally hate people who make their speed paints so fast that you see nothing but flickering. It's so non-comprehensible. My retinas burn. I hate that. It's one of the biggest art pet peeves. It's terrible. It's terrible. And I refuse to be that breed. I also want to talk about upcoming content because this is not the next video I was supposed to be posting at all. My next video was actually supposed to be a character video, and then the video after that was supposed to be another ramble rant video. But school, I'm doing great in school. It's just keeping up with doing great in school. General life stuff, it's not really going my way. Things like that. I'm working on a comic, guys. Hopefully mid 2022. That should have been going at that point. We'll see. Like I said, life stuff is just not going my way right now. But yeah, so I decided, a couple new rules. I also redesigned the little some of the stuff at the end of my videos and during my videos, like the little border, changed that just a little bit. But yeah, so new rules to the channel. If a speed paint is longer than 10 minutes, you will have to deal with me. This is not scripted. Jeez, so this is gonna be bad. Upcoming content, character video, ramble rant, working on those scripts. Still don't know when those are gonna come out, but I decided I'd put this out in the meantime. So yeah, okay. Now on to what I really want to talk about, which is related to the drawing. First and foremost, I'm a big simp for Deltarune. I've had Deltarune brainrot since I played the game. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you've seen that I already have two little things, some fan art about it. And this is going to be posted after this video. Well, as this video is being uploaded for promo. Sheesh. Grind or die. Drip or drown. But yeah, so I wanted to start, before I talk about Deltarune, I want to start, you're going to be hearing a click of my mouse because my mouse is astronomically loud. But when I looked up Deltarune to download it, I decided to take a quick pit stop by Undertale, and I saw that it had some negative reviews, and I was like, huh, that's interesting, I wonder what people have to say. And these aren't necessarily negative, they're just criticism, but these are published reviews. They're top reviews that you see when you go to the page. So I'm gonna read those, and I'm gonna read all of them, and then I'm gonna give my 2 piece on all of them. I'm gonna read these, and then maybe 2 or 3 other general reviews. Y'all, I gotta talk for 13 minutes. we gotta make it stretch. The puzzles aren't particularly impressive. 10 out of 10. My thing with that comment is that this ain't no goddamn puzzle game. If you wanted some puzzles, boy, if you don't go buy Ace Attorney, because when you literally go to popular user defined tags for this product, it says great soundtrack, story rich, choices matter, and 2D. Literally no one or their mom thinks that this is a puzzle game. I think the puzzle games are very rudimentary on purpose. The gameplay is in the fighting mechanics and the story. I have a couple, interesting. I have a couple of issues with the user interface. I can understand that. It can be a bit confusing. I remember a few times in the pacifist route where I accidentally attacked it was bad. It was bad. If there's a criticism to be had, is that Toby Fox doesn't know when to let a joke go. I get that, especially with the bone trousel and the dog and the bone jokes, but I think that like that's a style of jokes that a lot of people enjoyed. I don't even enjoy that on a day-to-day basis, but for this game in particular, I enjoyed it because it's a very goofy game. I mean, obviously, it has some unfortunate backstory, such as all games with presumably dead children. But I think it's very simple, comical. It's humor that's like, I enjoyed it. Okay, I enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoyed it. Non-scripted. Now y'all know I script almost everything because I don't know English. I cannot put a thought together. Surprisingly, the game felt Lord, time is going by faster than I thought, so I'm gonna read a little faster. I already talk fast. Surprisingly, the game took me in despite its fame and creativeness. The puzzles are fine and the humor is pretty good, yet the battle system felt quite tiresome and discouraging. However, I cannot call it bad. In fact, it has the potential to explore. It is just not my cup of tea. I would have chosen a neutral review if I could. The game is good, but personal experience is rather disappointing. Maybe one day I can try again. They never tried again because it says they had 6 hours on record, and that has not changed. But yeah, I get that the battle system can be a little boo-boo. It really can, especially the pacifist route. Or I guess certain battles in the genocide route can be quite difficult. But in the pacifist route, when you have like no perks, your base level, it can kind of suck. But the gameplay is in the fighting. If you don't like the fighting, you don't like the game. I mean, the story is pretty good too, but you're not gonna buy and play the game. If you just want the story, you go watch YouTube. You know what I mean? Sheesh. Some of these are really long. I'm not gonna read those. This is not the time. I'll read one more before I talk about Deltarune, because I was gonna read like 3, but time is going by faster than I thought it would. This person has 11.2 hours on record, but only 10.3 at the time. Before you get out your pitchforks and prepare for the tar and feathers, I have not given Undertale a not recommended review because it is a bad game. I understand that many people thoroughly enjoyed it, but I cannot recommend this game because I did not have fun playing it. It did not seem to impact me emotionally the way it seems to have impacted everyone else, and it just didn't imply that stroke delicious. It just didn't appeal to me as a whole. Undertale has some amazing music if you enjoy that style/sound, and some cool game mechanics, the mini games for avoiding attacks, some nice sentiments and lessons, and a couple interesting fourth wall breaking moments, but I still cannot even close to say I enjoyed it. Hey, maybe it'll appeal to you, as I am obviously in the minority not recommending an overwhelmingly positive reviewed game. I just didn't have the epiphany-like moment that this game to be infatuated with it. Jesus Christ, I cannot read, but clap it up for me. I can kind of see where this person is coming from. I don't think this game is as deep as they're describing it to be, or it's not as deep as I think they thought it was going to be. I personally did not have an epiphany-like moment. It did not affect me emotionally. I didn't cry. I wasn't like, I mean, I got angry at some points, but I didn't cry or anything. I wasn't like overwhelmingly happy at any points. But it was a catalyst for me furthering my art, so I guess it did affect me in that way, but I don't think that's very common, you know? But the fact that this person had like 10 hours on their thing before they decided they didn't like it is kind of funny to me, and then they went back to play it, I guess, to see that maybe do I like it? No, I don't. So no hate to that person, I just thought that was funny. Now onto Deltarune. I don't have a lot of time. Yes, I am dying. My fave character is Queen by far. Lancer, second close. I'd have to say my least favorite character, I don't even know if I have one. Well, I have to say, like, Alfie's is like kind of like a meh to me. Susie is another, like, she's growing on me kinda, I think. Like, a girl, I don't even know. So let me know what you guys' favorite and least favorite characters are. And finally, my opinions on the ending. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Sheesh. I think the ending is very crazy. It was not a surprise though. And yes, this is spoilers, like, come on now. I thought the ending was very cute until the ending of the ending, where, you know, we see Kris do what Kris does. And I was like, okay, but like I saw that coming. It wasn't like a big surprise or anything. I wasn't shocked. So like I don't know if I'm the only person, like I'm not really in circles where people talk about Deltarune. So, you know, I don't know. I just wasn't surprised. But I am interested to see how it is further explored, especially since the game is going to be a lot longer than what it is now. But yeah, this the whole like crit, like I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of excited, like, and I'm really excited for the game to come out. Look, y'all, I won't be first in line, but as soon as a sale come by, best believe it will be in my possession. I am broke. I wait for sales. I forget hype. Money first. I gotta save my money first. Oh, and since I have the time, I forgot to mention, because Queen is my favorite character. I loved all the music like in that section of the game. I love her design. I love the humor. Literally was laughing the entire time. But her boss battle was like so amazing. But literally I died like 4 times because I'm terrible at keeping. I don't know why I'm such a hoarder with money in games. Must say something about me in real life. Where's my therapist? But I love to hoard money in games, bro. It's so weird. But yeah, I died because I didn't have any items, and I think I'm out of time. So like, be great. If you haven't heard it today, I love you, and I'm out.